So the reason that you need a tradition to truly embody enlightenment or truly embody the Godhead is because you need something to divert, or you need just something to deflect, or you need something to absorb the energy and the attention that you would get from being like, hey guys, I can't really differentiate myself from God right now, or any of you. If you do that outside of like anything but like a legit tradition, then if you actually do it, like if you actually go out into the world that way without the protection of the gods, so to speak, you will start cults, you will like ignite scandal, you will just because of the charisma and the magnetism and just the influence and the power, and just like everything just flies apart. You will at very minimum start a cult. It'll just turn into a doomsday cult. You'll start sex cults, you'll start it's just insanity. But if you do it within a tradition, you can just be constantly deflecting. When people come to you and be like, oh, why are you that way? You go, oh, it's because of God right here. Right? So that's kind of why you more or less have to be an Orthodox Christian in order to incarnate the Godhead without causing personal or social psychosis. There's nothing else really capable of containing that statement of I am God in a way that really absorbs all the energy and redirects it into society or into culture in a healthy way. If you funnel that much energy through the individual and you go, look at me, look at my powers, look at my abilities, look at my, it inflates the individual. It consumes you and you die in a fire. Like an ejaculatory fire, right? Because what else would happen if you put God right there, right? So you have to have a body capable of containing it, and so that body has to be like all of history in the whole world. So you have to have a tradition that is, deeply connected into history in the whole world, and not necessarily invented at any point. It grew organically out of the whole world, and then inside of that tradition you can incarnate fully. So the Godhead incarnates fully into traditions, because the traditions are gods, right? So a god is going to be the tradition of the king. Only the king is going to be the god, right? The civilization is a god, right? You incarnate into it. There's no warlord outside of a civilization, right? It's like somebody controlling the might of thousands or millions of people. There's no individual out there doing that, right? They're an individual, so they can't even begin to embody or taste that true energy, that true power. So the gods are always in these traditions, in these positions of political power, in these positions of like bodily influence, of bodies that influence bodies. Even the Joker or the clown outside of the court gesture, the jokes have no meaning or purpose. It's the system that gives even the clown, even the rebel, even the whatever, its purpose. The system is like the inverted body of the clown. Talking about Oh yeah, the tradition thing, right? That's it, right? Then you can be extremely self-actualized, and then if there's any like cult or fan worship or like, oh my god, it's like you easily have something to deflect to. It's these practices, it's these priests, it's this body, it's this society, it's this culture. Like, that is my body. I'm only awesome because of this. And then you like, if you're going to embody the Godhead, you require a cult. This is another way to think about it. You either have to start a cult, or you need a cult, or it's impossible to become enlightened. They're like, so somebody's either like an Orthodox Christian, or they are a sex cult leader, and there's really no in between. And there might be some liminal edge cases for very pious non-Orthodox saints. I have no idea. All I know is that you do need a cult capable of containing God if you're going to claim to know anything of God. And I just don't see the other cults, all the other Christian factions, being capable of containing the glory and the majesty of God, either in their theology or their buildings or their structure or their art or in their monasticism or any, right? I don't see any other contenders. If there's another contender, tell me about it and we can talk. Like, we can talk. If you think that you have a cult that can contain the full glory of God within it and allow people to actually incarnate that into their hearts so that the fire of God radiates out of their eyes, like, if you think your cult has that, like, cool, yeah, post it below, send me the website. So it's either one of those, or it is like the sex cult, it's the doomsday cult, it's the you have to have a cult because that God energy is so electrical. Like, the Christ event sort of happens, miracles, synchronicities, powers, just people start freaking out, like, or suddenly their life has meaning. Who gave it to them? Like, oh, it's God, it's a God. Ah! Society goes crazy, like, every time somebody does it. So, but you can have traditions to where everyone goes, oh, that's just a bodhisattva, that's just a monk, that's just a priest over there, that's just a homeless guy we let in here. And it's no big deal. So you can have God in the world and be chill. And so it has to be in the cult, because, like, you're in the cult, and like, the cult serves as the body of the gods. The culture serves as the body of the gods. Look at our culture. What sort of deity would inhabit us? And that's who we are inhabited by. So these high civilizations that are inhabited by high gods, everyone's sexy, beautiful, smart, it's inhabiting, we are being inhabited by the lower realms right now. That's what it means to become demon possessed, I think.